All right, sorry about that. So John went up 5-2 here. I don't know what happened. Our multi-streamer thing that we just got crashed on us. So, we're learning here. We're small, but and thanks for tuning in here. So John won the first set. It's 5-2 now. John in the second set. I'm Derek Howard with Game Time Streaming, alongside Zach Martin. How you doing, Zach?
Doing good. I absolutely loved watching that match. That was some high-intensity darts right there. Good averages by both players. I was down there keeping score during the first game, and it was a very good atmosphere. Both people talking, everyone having a great time. We're over at the Howard's house right now, and everyone's having a great time. Both the other players are getting ready to start here shortly, Topsky and Pax. So stick around. You're in for a real treat tonight with this matchup we got for you.
Yeah, John is on the brink of being in Masters. So, he is right there, and he did a good job tonight. Really thankful that these players made the trip out here to Game Time Streaming. We appreciate that. And we have a giveaway, the Jeremiah Burger Cheeseburgers. You can support our page here. Every $10 you give to Venmo or PayPal gets you an entry into the wheel. And so $40, 4 entries. So you have a great chance. The last winner had 2 entries. You know who she is, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, last week, a friend of mine, Destiny Smith, ended up winning the Jeremiah Millar Beast 2 darts. That's a very solid set of darts. I've actually thrown with those burger darts that you were just talking about, Derek, before, and it's a very good front-loaded dart, especially if you're a front gripper like I am. Very nice set of darts. So $10 gets you an entry to those. The grip level is very nice. It's not overbearing. It's pretty good. So feel free, $10 per entry.
So yeah, big darts tonight by John Little and Tom Hockey. John did get comfortable in his game and showed you his firepower, and I'm looking forward to having John on future streams, maybe in the split bowl division. He's really doing it, and I thought Tom was going to win that second set. I just had a feeling Tom was going to, and it was just short. So he'll be back in the Game Time Streaming Championships October 12th, and all the players that are being streamed right now are all going to be in a big championship here October 12th. We'll have some information on our Facebook page about that, and we are going to be back with Topsky and Pax. So these guys are for real master shooters, and they are going to light up the Trip 20s, and it's going to be a great night here at Game Time Streaming. Appreciate you coming over, Zach, and helping out. Appreciate Don down there getting pictures and helping out here. Thanks all for tuning in. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with Topsky and Pax. right, thanks for tuning in to Game Time Streaming. I'm Derek Howard alongside Don Spear. This is Jason Topsky versus Pax Mason. These guys are going to warm up for a little bit, and it's going to be fireworks, folks. Stay tuned.
Yeah, it should be a really good one here, guys. Lots of high power here. Pax coming from Pontiac area, and Jason coming from all the way down toward the Detroit area. So both guys making a little bit of a drive, and this should be a high-level match. So just a couple more minutes here, guys. Let them get comfortable in their surroundings. They've been warming up upstairs, so give them just a couple rounds here, and they should be good to go. These guys know what they're doing, so it shouldn't be a big wait. All right, guys, look like these guys are ready. Should be getting ready to diddle here. See Maya Berger just tuning in. You timed it well, Maya. This is the Division I match. This should be a good one. Should be some pretty high power darts here. Should be a fun one to watch. Jason going to win the diddle. Start with the throw here. This is split bull double out Masters format. So Jason Topsky to start, and look to see a lot of triple 20s here, guys. Pack's unable to find the triple with his first round, but especially playing against Jason, you're going to need to be in the triple at least once every round to really hold pace with him, because once he gets moving, he's a hell of a player, and he's going to be lighting it up. But it's first round, first game. These guys are still getting comfortable settling in here.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching and tuning in. And these guys are going to get used to the stream and get warmed up here, and it's going to be on, folks. This Pax can throw some straight fire. He wins plenty of luck of the draws. He's always so competitive in the mixed doubles and the trips, and he's just a good shot. He's going to be able to hang with Jason here. He's just going to have to be consistent.
Sliding into the one, so a little bit wayward left and right now for Jason, but he'll get this straightened out. He's a great player. He'll figure this out. So Jason mostly shooting out of Johnny B. Goods and the Nail, and also plays a lot down at the Midnight Dart Club. We love those guys. We're friends with all of them, and we see him on that stream a lot as well. Pax coming out of Pontiac. His favorite bars are Freer out in Detroit, My Place, the Old Nail, and Johnny B. Goods. So both these guys, a couple of downriver guys. Pax really plays kind of everywhere. He's based out of Pontiac, but he plays a lot down in Detroit. So these guys are going to not be strangers to each other at all. Both going to be pretty comfortable with their game. So once they settle in, expect to see some fireworks here, guys. Big 140 from Topsky, setting up a 154 out. He is going to get a look at it as Pax is still on 349. Even a maximum's not going to get Pax to a finish here, so he's going to just try to score as much as he can and try to pressurize this 154 out. Only able to find 60, so no real pressure here. If he gets a look at it, it'd just be a fun one to take out. Be interesting to see if he goes 20-18 or if he goes for 2 triple 19s. He does go the 20 triple 18 route, so triple 18 now. Sliding down, so 82 left. He can either go bullseye or he can go trip 14 to leave 40. And he says none of those are good options, so hits the 4. I think he was going for the 18. But 78 left, no harm there. Pax now, he needs to pour in a 140 plus here to even really give himself a chance at getting a look at it. Needs all of it. Only able to find 64. So, again, Jason's going to have 6 minimum here from 78. So I expect this to probably go away this round. 54 leaves 24, so expect a triple 18. Yeah. Hits a single leaving 60. So 20 for tops and slides into the double. So double 10 now. And leaving himself 5. So you know what? This is kind of a hairy spot. If Pax can put in a big score, one straight dart here from Topsky, it might give Pax another look. So he needs a big score right now. Needs to fill it up here. Don't worry about the setup right now. Just score as much as you can. You'll have a dart later. So able to hit 100, leaving himself 125. So it's an out. It's not a pretty one, but it's not a very difficult one either. So you're going to start on the bullseye there. So now he's just hoping Jason misses a single one. And right on cue, Jason going into the 20. So Pax is going to get a look. His first dart should be at the bullseye here. Sliding into the 13, so he's not going to be able to take it out, but he can certainly set himself up on 32 if he's able to pin this triple 20. Slides into the 1, leaving 89. Still a 2 dart out, and Jason, again, has to find the single 1 here, or else he's toast. Once again, sliding into the side. So when I'm on 5, I personally aim at the triple, and I intentionally try to aim at the triple and throw a little bit high. If I hit the triple, it still leaves me a double, but it's a smaller target. It's harder to miss left or right, at least for me. Should be going trip 19 here for double 16. He does. Leaves 86. So 54 here will leave 32, and chooses to go the 20s route. 66 left. Triple 10. and goes 16 to leave 50. So interesting. That's the right shot when it's a hot bull format, but it's not a hot bull format right now.
Third time's a charm. Here we go, double two. Topsky for double two, just outside.
Flirted with disaster on that one and goes inside, so leaving himself madhouse. So Pax has got options here. He can go 10 double 20 or 18 double 16. I like the 10 route just because the triple 10 doesn't bust me. But if you really, really like double 16, you're going to go to the 18s. Pax goes the way I like. Single 10, leaving tops, and buries it. So clutching victory from the jaws of defeat. Really had no business being in that leg, but Jason unable to hit that one to square it up, and then unable to take the double two, gifts it right back to him. So Pax is going to take it, and I think this might be the theme here. I think overall, I think Jason may out-average Pax, but Pax is going to be there or thereabouts every time, and if you give him a chance, he's gonna take it. So Jason's going to have to be on his game, but congratulations to Pax taking down the first leg up 1-0.
Pax does have firepower here. He's able to break Jason's throw. He really needed a big shot on that one.
Yeah, basically just holding steady with him. He's up by about 20 points, but no big point differential here. But Jason really hasn't started cooking. Once he gets going, man, it's gonna be a lot for Pax. He's gonna have to hold on. So big 140 there for Jason. Big shot there. Yeah, I hear you, Kim. We've actually had that conversation. You know, there's benefits to both. The benefit of Mugs Away is it tends to be closer matches. And we're open to changing format in between seasons, but since we started with it this way, we're going to keep it this way until this season's over, and then we'll reassess it and go from there. But I am a fan of alternate start myself as well, because you do get rewarded for break a throw. But I hear you. It's definitely a conversation we've been having. Pax able to find a ton there. So clawing his way back, down by 32, but really neck and neck here. Really close match.
Put some pressure on this 174 here.
Needs to find at least 100 here. Hey, man, I thought he had it. Unable to do it here. Falling into the triple one. I thought that was a triple 20 from the way the cameras looked, but only able to score 43. So doors wide open. Should go trip 20 for double 4 here. And this is where Jason gets dangerous. If you look at this first dart from both of the last 2 rounds, they are dead center, plumb in the middle of that triple 20. And if he can start landing that first dart, he's going to be a whole lot to handle. But unable to close the 8 with 2 darts at double 4, so doors open for Pax. Pax is originally a steel tip player. He is going to know this out. He knows the right route to go normally, so we'll see if he takes it here. Trip 20 will leave 71. Trip 19 will leave 74, so your choice. There it is. I like trip 17 for double 10. Your other option is trip 13 for double 16 here. 14 for tops. I went 18 to leave double 18. That's also another way to go if you like 18s. So Jason's going to have 3 at 8 here, and he knows that the last time he was in this position, he missed it and Pax took it out. So Pax is putting the pressure on now. Jason able to take it with the second dart. So going to go 1-1, and basically everything's going with throw right now. So Pax to lead off and start our first cricket leg.
Great open from Pax.
Yeah, big 7 mark. This is what he needs to do. You know, if Jason's comfortable, Jason's going to hit. So Pax is just going to need to try to push him all the way through here and just hope for a couple of misses. Big third dart triple. I know it's really not enough, but at least you do get a number closed. I'm sure Pax is going to be throwing it this round, though. Pax was in the driver's seat, and he just absolutely opened the door here for Jason. He's still down by 80, so he's going to need a 5 mark just to take the lead, but you cannot be throwing bricks against a player the caliber of Jason Topsky.
This is when Topsky really takes advantage of it.
Yeah, I would have stayed there for the second. Now I don't mind taking a look, and he does, only able to hit the single, but big 5 mark in response, going up by 65 points. Big shot from Pax. Nice job of focus. Wade will find it with that third dart. So going up by 11, and now we are a traditional 2019 points battle. This is what you expect to see with high-level players. Pax only able to find 2, so if Jason can find a triple with one of these first 2 darts, it might open the door for him to swing at that 20. He's fallen into that 3 a lot. I do know he had a pretty long league match. Played with Kasha this morning. I think he had like 30 games he had to play or something. So he finished around 2:30 and then hopped in his car and drove out here. So I know when he got here, he said he was a little stiff. as far as his arm and his wrist and everything, just from throwing so many before. So might take him a little bit to get all the way loose and back up. Maybe that's some of what we're seeing. Pax won't be worried about him being stiff, though. He's trying to take a lead and run away as quickly as he can. Against a player like this, you just take the wins you can get as quickly as you can get them and be thankful for it. There it is. Big third dart. The first one was required before you can even take a look at the 20, but come back down and hit it again. Monster dart. Going up by 83 points now. Does close the 19s with the third dart. Still down by 43. So door's still open. I expect Jason's going to get another number, but he may choose to just close the 20 to start. Yeah, he does with the first dart, right in the triple. All right, now Pax is down by 43, so new game here. If he can find a 6 mark, it's going to give him the lead. But he's got a clean number to throw at. Yeah, he'll be frustrated there. We'll know that was a chance. Big chance there for him. Unable to capitalize. There we go, and that's the settler he's going to need to take the lead back. So going up by 29 points, and Jason now has to lay off that 18 at least for a moment to try to get another number. Expect them to go to the 17s. Brian, I see your comment there. John ended up taking that first match. They were tied 2-2 in the second set, and then rattled off the next 3 to win 5-2. So won 2 sets to 0 in the first one. Yeah, Maya, once these guys get comfortable, we're going to see some big scores. They're both throwing over a 3 right now, but these guys are both capable of throwing in the 4s, 5s, and 6s, so expect more for them for sure. Big triple from Pax, securing the number and getting extending the point lead just a bit, going up by 45. Oh my, disgusting. Big third dart. Great 9 mark there from Jason. Taking the point lead, taking Pax the 16s, and taking the 15s. So snapping all the corners off, and Pax is now going to have to go straight to bullseyes. 9 mark.
Nolan's in the chat. He's hilarious.
So stupid. That was a really smart dart, and that's something that I think a lot of lower level players don't pay attention to. So Jason was at 374. He was only up by 6 points. He missed the first dart at the bullseye. If he'd have hit the bullseye, he probably would have stayed. But once he missed the one, he went down for points just to secure a lead where he doesn't have to worry about a point battle. And I think a lot of lower players could learn a lot from watching people like this shoot and the routes that they chose to go, especially in cricket. Sometimes in 01 and soft tip you see some funky routes for your outs in 01, but definitely cricket strategy. This is the way to go. When you see these guys throwing high levels, pay attention, and there's a reason they're doing what they're doing. So big 4-1-3 game for Topsky, breaking throw and winning the second leg. So going up, or winning the third leg, going up 2-1 right now. Pax to throw again, throw first again in cricket. super unlucky dart with that second one. It looked like it was in the triple, but only registered a single, so not quite the 7 mark that he had like last time, but was able to score a 5. Good open, and Jason's going to try to respond here on these 19s. Able to find one, but he knows it's not going to be enough against Jason, so he's going to have to refocus and intensify that focus a little bit because he's going to need to be hitting some shots here. Only 5 from Jason, so kind of letting him off the hook. I mean, 5's a great shot, but it's not a super impactful shot for Pax right now. He's just going to have to take a dart, go up to that 20, bury the triple, and figure out what he's going to do from there. I didn't realize this. You see where it says it's game time? Yeah. That was the title of our show. Because game time streaming was there. I did not realize that until yesterday. Because they have like different names for each show. I didn't realize it. I thought it's game.
Like I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I had no idea that that's why they named it that. Like I just thought it was like it's game time was like part of it. But no, the name of the show was
I know
it's
what
game
you're
time.
saying. That's hilarious.
I guess I am high.
Well, I looked at previous flyers,
Right.
and they all had different.
Title.
Yeah.
Title. Yeah. So it's cool that yours has that, and you got the winner for it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Plus, my name's on the back, and I'm gonna be famous. So.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up.
Just
You're
keep
so
doing,
dumb.
keep
You're so
doing
dumb.
you, motherfucker.
You're so
Talk
dumb.
about the giveaway.
All right, so Jason only able to find 119, so up by 70. Doors open for Pax here. 418s is going to give him the point lead, but he really needs at least 2 triples before he can really take a look at the 19s. I think the term you're looking for there, Mike, is infamous, but we can have that discussion at another time. Big 5 mark from Pax there. Yeah, that's been an inside joke that we've had since regionals, Mike. So it's something we talk about, we laugh about a lot. Big 5 mark from Topsky, going up 60 points, taking a stab, but unable to close out the 16s there.
wanting to hit a triple before he goes at the 15s. Goes at the 15s, hits him. Back at the 19, Topsy is just not playing games here.
Is that a thing, Brian? I didn't realize that Pax had a phobia of being on camera. When we messaged him about this, he seemed all about it. I had no idea he didn't like. Had no idea he was camera shy.
Gonna clean it up. Does not get it, so let's see what Pax can do here. Needs a lot of bullseyes.
Able to find 2, but he's still going to need 2 more to take the point lead. So just 1 here for Jason. This is probably going to go away. Yeah, Jason able to take it with a second dart. So 3 legs on the trot with 2 break of throws. So he's going to go up 3-1 now going into the 5th leg. Pax will be starting in 0-1. And to be honest, with Pax having more of a history in 0-1, or in steel tip, I suspect that he's going to be the more familiar player as far as the traditional steel tip style outs. But he's proven me wrong a couple of times today already, going in just strange routes that I wouldn't have expected. But he is pretty comfortable throwing 0-1. Unfortunate deflection with that second dart, finding the 111, but able to score 83. Yeah, we do really appreciate Pax stepping up. We actually had Jason set up for a different opponent, and we had to reschedule that guy last minute. So Pax, with no real warning, we kind of messaged him on, I think, Monday or Tuesday, and he answered the bell for sure. So he's definitely game, and he's got fight in him. So we really appreciate him stepping up to play Jason, because he's not the easiest guy to find a matchup for. Again, another tough deflection into the 1. If he could just find the other side of that flight, that's a 140 all day. I thought it was Feet Finder, Nolan, but I'll take your word for it.
Great shot from Pax. It's going to take a lot to break Pax's throw. He's a real good shot.
Yeah, finally able to stay in that triple 20 and not sliding into the 1 results in a big 140 shot there. So he's going to probably have the first good look, and he will have the first good look at an out. So going to want to score a ton plus here for sure. You see the look on Jason's face. We should screen cap that one. Somebody clip that for me. Jason really unhappy with that round. So Pax is going to be looking for a ton plus right now to really give himself a good look at an out here. All right, Pack's here with 85, so he can go 57 to leave 28, or he can go 45 to leave 40. So I suspect he's going to go. He could also go bullseye, but I suspect trip 15. No, he went for the bullseye. Leaving 81, trip 19 for double 12, or the soft tip way, a trip 17 for double 15. Unable to hit it though, so suspect a trip 16 here. Yep, goes single, so leaving 48, and he's going to have 48 against Jason's 32, so he's going to be lucky if he gets a look there.
Eight for tops, Don.
Yeah, here you throw the 8-16 wire. If you hit the 16, it leaves 32. If you hit the 8, it leaves 40. And he chooses to just go double-double. Double 16 leaves 8, hits single 8, and cracks it. So really, no excuse. He's got to take this against a player of the level of Jason Topsky. He has to hit that shot.
Hits it, so gonna make it a 3-1 scoreline here. Race to 9, split bull, double out. Pax is gonna get the start here, and really needs to open up strong here against Topsky. I like the switch. You know, I don't think he's done that yet tonight, and he's good at all the numbers. Sometimes the trip 20 you just lose focus on it. You pop back at it later. Definitely needed that one. Yeah, Mike Jarisk, I like the switch too, so. Topsky is not going to switch. He loves that trip 20, and I don't know if you guys ever see Topsky on any of our streams, but he's a big Midnight Dart Club guy, and love watching him. Love the Midnight Dart Club. If you guys have never checked out the Midnight Dart Club, they have great streams. Go check them out, Facebook, YouTube.
Needed a triple there to leave himself an out, but he's still up 112 on Jason. But any 140 plus shot here from Jason's going to set him up with the first player to have a look at an out, and he is hunting for it. So Pack's comfortable here, sitting on 50. But Jason able to find a triple with that third dart. So 85 playing 50. Pax is probably going to go the 10 route here, going to leave tops. All right, Pax able to take that one now. So trying to reel back. It's a 4-2. Pax taking out the 50, throwing a 25 average, and breaking the four-leg win streak from Topsky. So going into cricket, Jason is going to be thrown first. Big 9 mark from Pax, throwing in 3 triple 19s, forcing Jason to live up on those 20s for that whole round. So big shot. He's going to need another one here. Able to find 5 more, so taking an 89-point lead here. And just keeping the pressure on Jason. This is what he's going to need to do if he wants to push him. And pressure applied. Jason only able to find 1. So doors open here now for Pax to try to swipe these 20s and take them away. And that's something Jason's definitely not going to want to see here. Pax throwing a 7-0 right now. Sniping that 20 with the second dart. Going for the 18. Only able to find 1, but solid 5 mark. Jason a little out of sorts here on this leg. I don't know if that last loss might have rattled him a little bit, or if it's just a timing thing, or what's going on. But only able to find 2 18s right there. So Pax definitely knows doors open. He needs to jump all over this. Jump all over it, he did. So Pax opened with a 9 and then has hit consecutive 5 marks. Coming down to a 6 average, but he has not thrown under a 5 yet this leg. Looking really good. And another monster 9 mark from Jason. And you guys can see they're just enjoying the competition here. So big shot from Jason. Pouring in 9 17s to try to catch up, but still down by a little over 20 points. Follows up the 9 with a 7, so taking a 5-point lead and getting a second and getting another number. So big shot there from Jason. and a 7-mark answer. So this is what we're hoping from these guys, and it took a few legs to get going, but this is the kind of darts we're looking to see. Great darts, gentlemen.
Jason Topsky is just dialed in right now, Don.
Yeah, another pile and a half of 16s here. Still not enough to get the point lead, though, which is just a testament to how good Pax is really throwing this leg right now.
Got-
16's had to go away, yeah, absolutely, and he takes it out. Only a slight point lead, though. This could be a misstep. I know he's got 2 numbers, but you're really flirting with danger here when you only have this much of a point lead against somebody who's able to throw 7s and 9s back to back. Only coming away with 4, so 4 mark is actually a let-off in this game at the standard that they've been playing, so really big. Yeah, I agree, Brian. This is big. If he can sneak this one and bring it down to 4-3, he's got a real fighting chance to slide back into this set. And huge double 15 with his first dart. Expect to go points in the next 2. Great third dart triple. Needed all that. So taking a 67-point lead, 77-point lead into bullseyes. So Jason's going to need 7. And not only would this win be a big win, but he's breaking throw against Topsky in cricket. So that's super impactful, because I feel like if Pax is going to break through, I feel like the majority of them are going to be in 0-1. But for him to be holding on like this in cricket is really strong from him. Big third dart. So putting the game out of reach right now, he's up by 153. So even a perfect round on bullseyes is not going to be enough. That's really smart darts from Pax.
Pax is winning this game off strategy. This is how you're going to have to play a player like Jason Topsky. He's going to be comfortable going into the Bulls, and this game is going to be a checkup.
Well, I mean, yeah, his strategy is good, but if you watch even before that round, because Jason just had a break, Jason was throwing 4-2 and Pax is throwing 4-9. So his strategy is good, but his darts are good as well. He's out averaging in this leg, which is really impressive. That double was absolutely massive. A big finish. So averaging a 4.73, reeling it back, winning 2 in a row. So 4-3. Pax is only down by 1 now, and Jason again is going to be throwing first in this next cricket leg. But we have got a close match here, guys.
Real proud of Pax. Playing it right, playing smart, playing good, coming in here to Game Time Streaming, knowing he's got a battle ahead of him, stepping up to the occasion, taking on the task. Pax is able to take advantage of that for sure, Don.
Yeah, especially at the opener. If you're not able to close that number, that's a huge advantage for that secondary player. If he can pile in 6 or 7 20s here, it's just such a big game changer. And right on cue, first start right into the triple 20 with all kinds of room. Can he fill it up? And he hammers it. Oh my, disgusting. Way to flip this leg right on its head, right off the start. Opening with a 9 mark on the 20s and putting all the pressure right back onto the shoulders of Jason Topsky. Jason choosing to take the 20s away after going perfect on the first 2 on the 19s. So cheeky little switch there to take the 20s away and taking that candy store away from Pax. I don't hate it, but man, you're still down by 63 points. I would have liked to see a 9 mark just because I wanted to see a 9 mark. But I think that was the right move to stay down on those 19s. But forcing Pax over to the 18s to see if he can do any damage there. Able to find 2 and only able to close it. So it kind of paid off for him. He got away with one there. So down 63, he's going to need to hammer these 19s. Yeah, I was saying the same thing, Brian. I'm not a big fan of that switch. And Jason putting our foot squarely in our mouth, able to come back with 6 more 19s, going up by 51. But it was a good shot, but that shot was available just because Pax wasn't able to hit anything more than 3 on the 18s. So Pax coming up, he's going to need a triple to take the lead.
Yeah, really needed more than that then on that shot. And trip 19 here, and Topsy's going to have some options.
Yeah, and maybe Jason knows something we don't about Pax's game. Maybe he doesn't like 18s. I'm not sure. I know that third dart slipped, but Jason won't be bothered. And another 7 mark from Jason. So just like in that last match where I was talking about, even at the higher levels, like you're not going to be able to take control or take the lead sometimes right with one shot. But if you can throw back-to-back big rounds like Jason's done here, he went from having the throw to being way behind to clawing his way back. So he's in a good spot. And Pax is going to need to hit a big shot, and he does find 6, but not quite enough. So now Pax is in the chipping away position where he's just going to keep clawing back and try to just keep chipping away at that point lead. Once again, Topsky burying the third dart triple, closing the 17. So Pax going on to another number. Able to find 4, but you know it's crazy. He's throwing a 5, and it's just not enough right now because Jason's just absolutely relentless on these triples.
Another triple there from Pax, and it would have been a whole different game. And Topsky makes him pay for it. So, 7 mark mandatory almost on these 15s.
Yeah, he's running out of scoreboard for sure. But, he can take solace in the fact that, he did reel back 2. If he loses this one, he will be throwing first in this next 0-1 game. And this is by no means over, but that is the advantage of the mugs away. So once you get down, you have to start breaking throw. And he was able to do 1, and he's still trying to claw away here. Able to come back with 5, so only down by 33 right now. So if Jason isn't able to hit a big triple 19 here, the door might be open. First start, slamming it closed again.
Yeah, not giving any opportunity here for. Jason's a smart player. That trip 19 first dart is a dagger, which opens up that trip 15 comfortably and onto the bull. Yeah, Topsky not putting any pressure on himself, He really just comforts himself with that point lead to just have such a relaxed dart at the next triple and then just sends it. So here we are. It is a 5-3 scoreline here, so Pack's got to change momentum here. Pax is doing a great job. We sure do appreciate him coming out here. Great open there.
Yeah, again, a bit unlucky sliding off that first dart, bouncing into the triple one. So he's had a lot of really well thrown darts that are trying to ride the first barrel, and they're not sliding into the same target. They're kicking it over into that triple one. He's had a few of those, but that's darts. It's part of the game. You try to figure out a way around it. So, but he was able to score an 83 and coming up with a slight point lead here.
This is a big opportunity here for Pax to get away from Topsky, because you know he's going to fire in a big round here. Another triple. That's exactly what he needs, and that's what you're going to have to do. So Pax came here to play. So Pax is going to be drilling at this opportunity here, Don. He's going to be relaxed, and the relaxed Pax is dialed.
Yeah, he's got almost a 100-point lead, 93-point lead here. So he knows this game. Just extend the point lead, get the first look of it out, and you got to take it when you get the chance. But step one is you got to stay straight into that 20, and unable to do so with the first two darts. And only able to come away with 29, so opening the door for Jason Topsky. Anything 10 plus is going to bring him right back in the game. Pax trying to loosen up in the background, playing a little air guitar. Better be careful he doesn't throw his back out. He's getting old. But good to see him getting loose for sure. So this is how he's going to need to be. That round didn't hurt him too much. Jason wasn't able to pile in too many points. So hopefully his dance moves have freed up his arm a little bit, and he can start scoring some big shots here.
Absolute fire.
123, another unlucky deflection, but maybe that's what he needs to just do is to just go in the back, play some air guitar, and stay loose. And a big 140 answer from Topsky, but Pax is going to have 6 darts here from 145. I have no idea.
He's left 10 for tops twice now, so you know it doesn't really matter what he hit at this point. He's feeling good. He's back there dancing. He's comfortable, and this is Pax starts. Pax has great talent, and like I said in all my posts, he can hang with Topsky. So 10 for tops.
And that is the absolute worst outcome for that second dart.
It is. Is he going to leave himself 32?
19-7 wire here. Chooses to leave 36. at this point, just stay on the triple 20. No reason to change. Hits the 18, leaving 52. So 3 darts here for 36. And really, there's pressure on this shot, but this is just kind of the minimum because you have to hit this. You're down in legs. You can't lose any more legs on your throw. You need to win this leg on your throw, and you need to snipe another one and break throw. So going to double 9 here and buries it. So big shot from Pax. Closing the gap again down to 5-4, and this is where the